Today we're going to play one of my favorite games, Secret of Evermore. I know a lot of people like Secret of Mana, and that franchise is higher regarded, but I never really got into Secret of Mana. I always greatly preferred Evermore, because I'm weird, I guess. I'm about not quite halfway through the game, because there's 4 areas. There's a prehistoric land, and there's a ancient Greece, ancient Egypt land where I am now. And then there's a medieval Europe land, and then there's a space station, a future place. I'm almost at the end of the kind of ancient Greece, ancient Egypt land. Because, you know, everybody, like, if you started at the beginning of an RPG, especially if you're just doing one-off episodes, it would be boring. People wouldn't be able to see very much. So I played a few hours and got to this point because I thought it would be more interesting. But this is a big desert that you have to cross, and you can run all the way across, but it's a pain. So I made sure before I did all this that I had the right items so that I could get back and do this. I planned ahead. But the gist of this story is that there was a science experiment in the normal world in Podunk, USA that went wrong and transported all these people to Evermore. And you're a little kid that years later also stumbles upon this experiment and gets teleported to Evermore. So you go around to all the different parts of the world and basically save the day. Goat. I'm gonna go in here and rest, because my stupid dog got poisoned. I screwed up when I named my characters because I thought this was just going to be a practice test type thing. So I named the boy Moogie, and the dog is just like 8, like space 8. I don't know why. Thanks, mister. Not right now. Maybe I should though. Just in case I screw it up. I have mechs, because the way you attack in this game is that you have melee weapons. I have an axe, and your dog can attack stuff. But mostly you use magic. You have all these magic spells you use. And you notice it has the same, like, circle action thing that Secret of Mana does. But I came to this world, and I had to go collect the diamond eyes from 2 different temples, because these creepy jerks wanted the diamond eyes. And so then when I came out of these temples, they stole them from me, and now they're going to do bad stuff. But see, your character is from contemporary, like, 90s America, so he makes movie references constantly. He's a dork. He's a dork, but I love it. That's what I liked about this game, because it's like normal people. It's not Fantasyland. It's not like, you know, chosen hero born that is going to one day become the hero. It's just like, you know, normal kid doing normal kid stuff. Oh, I can't attack it. Good job, dog. My dog is wicked strong. Do it again. I'm not as strong. My magic is strong. But that's kind of what this game becomes. Is once you get magic, you can just kind of abuse it. And the more you use magic, the stronger it gets. So I've been spamming this flash attack, so it's really strong. What I also find interesting about this game in particular is that it was made by an American developer. They had like a Square North America or something, and that's who made this. And it originally had a different title and all sorts of stuff. And then Square was all like, do it how we want you to. I thought I would do the end of this world and then the beginning of the next world. Because the next world is the medieval Europe kind of castles and stuff. It's cool. But the dog is controlled by the AI, and like sometimes you just don't do what you want him to. But what's interesting is because you go to all these different worlds, like I said, but your dog changes each time. So in the prehistoric world, he's this like big wolf thing. In this ancient Greece world, he's sort of a, I don't know, normal dog. You'll see what he turns into next time. It's funny. And then in the sci-fi world, he basically turns into Canine from Doctor Who. Yeah, I've seen old school Doctor Who. I know what I'm talking about. I've seen a few. Good work, Moogie. He was my evil twin. Sure. Tiny. Oh, I bet this guy's gonna be huge. Yup. His name is Tiny, but he's very large. Ha ha! Well, we saved the day, I guess. Blah blah blah. Because I always thought it was weird that you were from Podunk. I didn't know what that meant when I was a kid when I played this. But Podunk is just, everywhere dumbass America. I live in Podunk. There's one thing that I probably should do, but I'm not going to. Because you see this marketplace, all of these vendors have different stuff. Like there's clay pots and beads and all sorts of stuff that you're supposed to trade back and forth until you eventually get better weapons and better items and stuff to take to the next world with you. But I don't know, it's kind of a pain. You have to trade a bunch of stuff in order to end up with the things that you actually want. I'm fine. I'm so super strong. I don't even need any of this. I originally got this game, I think it was in 98. We went to this local, it's actually a sports card shop, but they also have used games that people trade in. And there was a brand new, well, it wasn't brand new, but it was in the box, in perfect condition, Secret of Evermore for like $30. Which in 98, that was only a couple years after it came out. That was a pretty good deal. My friend at the time was like super big into RPGs, and I wasn't really, but I got this game because he was like super into RPGs. But the funny thing is that I got this and really, really liked it, but when he tried to play it, he didn't like it as much. So maybe that's why I liked it, because it's a weird, dumb RPG for babies. And all the cool kids don't think it's very good. Kind of in typical Square RPG fashion, you eventually earn the ability to travel around the world. And it gives you a Mode 7 overworld to go on. Just like every 16-bit RPG. I don't know where I'm going now. Oh god, another teleporter. I'm sick of teleporters. Maybe? Oh, finally! Oh god. I'm all worn out after that stupid labyrinth I just went through. So I lost all my, like, excitement. There we go. That's what you do in this game, is you just spam magic until stuff dies. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's just easy. Except it's not easy, because getting to this point I died a whole bunch. But I thought this part happened faster. When I started this, I thought I was going to finish the desert and just, like, come here faster. But your dog changes form in every different land you go to. And this weird medieval land, what does he look like? Oh, he's a pink poodle. Now we're in medieval town. And they also have stupid beads and crap. The other thing about these different worlds is they all have different currencies. So the first one you go to is like talons, then the last one was jewels, and this one is gold. So you have to exchange your money, and usually their exchange rate is bad. This world is interesting because there's basically two castles on like each side of a canyon. There's the old castle and the new castle. And it's neat to explore both of them because it's like the same but different. And in between, in the valley between them, is like a forest maze. It's really cool. I love going into RPG people's houses and stealing their crap. What? Are you gonna talk? Moogie! What? People would like it if you talked on the videos more, Cat. You're more popular than me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is this new stuff? I can get new stuff. New stuff. I need new stuff. Buy. Armor. Wow, I can afford all this. Now let's equip it. Now I won't get my butt kicked so hard. Look, I just went from 12 armor to 40. God dang, I needed that. And from 3 to 39. And it's not because I wasn't buying stuff I was supposed to, it just wasn't available. And the dog's going from 5 to 86. Holy crap. But whatever, I think I'm going to call it quits there. This was Eric vs 365, where I'm playing a different game every day for a year. Be sure to check out psxboxindies.com each day for blog posts about the games we're playing and the videos that we're making. Thanks for watching.